Alright, welcome back guys. Got some pretty interesting items last game. Not gonna lie, they're pretty damn good. But let's see. Whoops, why did we drop that? That's not what we want. So we ended up getting some pretty decent equips. If we put this crystal plate armor on, we get really strong. But we lose our poise. I think that our poise is actually pretty good this early in the game, so I'll probably keep that. Highlights of this character so far are the vampiric largetang, the fact that we might get a large shield of ignorance at some point, and the crystal plate armor. But everything else is pretty much the same, per the usual. So we're going to go ahead and complete dungeon now, so that's good. Shouldn't be too hard, unless we die to these electric eels, because that's a thing that happens apparently. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare, these guys. Like, I hate electric eels so much. They're the most annoying enemy ever. Like, I don't know why they don't just, like, turn them into lightning spires and then just make them auto-exclude. Like, look at this. They're like lightning spires that can also move. It's just, why? But anyway, well, let's move on. We finally finished that stuff. We actually have enough health to tank those enemies. That's pretty good. Enchant armors are aplenty, but we don't really want to use them just yet. I think that the endgame armor will probably be the plate armor, but it might not be. It also could just straight up be like, you know, I don't know, maybe like fire plate, fire resistant plate. C-Box is a demon spawn gladiator of Ashenzari. Running magic dart's probably pretty obvious why you died, because, you know, your character has nothing of value. And you're on D11. Oh god. Look at that electric eel, like, I'm so annoyed by that. Okay, we're getting shot down a little bit, that's fine. Just a little bit of a sting here and there. Totally forgot that I feel like there's something I wanted to talk about. Ah, maybe it's not something I want to talk about right now. I think it had to do with, maybe the channel. I forgot. That's fine. Whatever. It's probably not important if I forgot about it. Though, I do remember having some occasions on this channel where I've had really bad forgetting, like I've forgotten things that are really important, but I doubt this is one of them. Otherwise I would have actually wrote it down or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's fine. This guy is going pretty well. Not much to really honestly do with this character. I'm, like, in terms of like my brain, like decision making, it's mostly done. It's just heroism finesse every hard fight, get into corridors and stuff, try to stay alive as best I can. Watch as FoWr rolls me eventually some decent loot. Like, it's pretty good. We do have no swamp though, so that's we don't have swamps. We have shoal and spider. Shoals is a little bit scary, but if I don't get mesmerized, which I assume I can't because I'm a formicid, it should be okay. Switch to the quarterstaff, just heroism here. I think we have enough defense to just not have to worry about that. Do have to worry about food though, that's fine. For now we don't need to worry, but eventually it'll be a consideration. The switching from vamp. But I think that hydras, the fact that we won't see many hydras anymore is like pretty much guarantees that we don't need to worry about it anymore. Alright, just taking some heavy damage because can't actually vamp off these guys. That's fine though. Can't expect to vamp off everything. But yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty quick character. Like, punch through most of these guys with insane speed. Large tanks, again, they're like, they have a very interesting niche because they have like a very low min delay, but at the same time they're not like, the larger tanks are really good, but they're very rare, so it's kind of balanced by that. So if you get one really early, it's like pretty broken because you just have a really good weapon by the end of the game. I remember the first time I won a game with a larger tank was a high elf scout with a FoWr 3 rooms. One of my not a very memorable character in terms of like gear, but do you remember sitting in class and just almost standing up and just shouting because I'd actually won a game? That was back in the day where wins were actually like super important. Oh, that's a +6 ring of slang. I guess I'll hold on. I guess I'll go look for that. I have how much gold? It doesn't show in the shift 5. Wait, what? Why does it not show here? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would it not show there? It shows in the $sign. 535. Okay, I need like 900 more gold. So I'll probably go into Orc and then save all my money and then get the +6 ring of slaying. Probably for the +1 ring of evade, so it's a really good upgrade right now. Wow, this character just keeps getting more and more broken. This is kind of fun. Let's get to like see stuff. So not only are we like hilariously broken, we're also like stupidly getting stronger. Like, just what? Makes no sense. Gonna drop some of these garbage items that we'll never use because literally can't use them. Feels bad, man. Oh wow, potions of haste. No need for them. Absolutely no need for them. Am I right, guys? Ah, it's so sad. Alright, Minotaur's Labyrinth. Now, Minotaur's Labyrinth is a little bit easier for Formicid because you can kind of like walk through the walls, but only the stone walls. You can't actually walk through the orange ones. But it is made somewhat harder for weaker Formicids because you actually can't run away from the Minotaur once you engage him. So keep that in mind when you're playing Formicid. Actually, might not be right to go into the Labyrinth all the time. You have to be pretty sure that you can kill the enemy before you actually go in. Otherwise, you'll subject yourself to straight up dying, and you'll feel like you got cheated out of a game. But that's fine. Most of the time, you'll be a-okay. All right, we hit the black rock now. Just the tip. So, gonna try to find another way in. This looks promising. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I hate doing these like later at night recordings, but it just has to be that way apparently. Heroism finesse here. Take no chances because there's no need to. +1 boots of stealth. I'll take it. Whatever. It's not great, but it's fine. Scroll of acquirement. Hello. Let's get ourselves some armor. A scorched shield. This is straight up worse than the other one. Okay, fine. Unlucky, but whatever. Nothing of real value in here. Like, really nothing of value. Let's just drop them all. Gourmand is not that good. Don't need amnesia. Man, we have a lot of item slots for some reason. I wonder why. There's really nothing I want to drop, but somehow we're missing like 10 slots. I don't know how this works. This is really awkward. Let's just pull this Hydra up. Heroism finesse. Even if it is stronger than me, or even if I do cut off its heads, if I kill it fast enough, it's not a big deal. But yeah, the only reason why I really did that is because it was already at half health, and I could have killed it pretty quick with Heroism finesse. Though it could have been a real risk. Might not have been that good of an idea. But I think it's fine. It's fine. Don't need to worry about it. Alright, Invocations is at 12. We're not going to use that ever again. We don't have to train that anymore. We will also train some shields, just to get it up to large shield eventually. But fighting will be the main thing for the rest of the game, pretty much, until it gets to level 27. People sometimes don't understand exactly why fighting is good. I'll explain it right now. Fighting is good because it makes your character harder to kill, and that is really insanely overpowered. HP is king in Crawl. HP is absolutely king. Like, it's very hard to overstate, sorry, how important HP is. Having no HP is literally death. Like, you actually die when you're killed. I know it's crazy, but when your health hits 0, like, you actually die. You don't get to play again. So having more HP, always good. Of course, like, there's obvious restrictions, like, oh, if you're a mage, don't just put all your points into health, because that's stupid. But for a melee fighter with budding skills and, you know, already weapon at min delay, fighting is really good. Hell, even my weapon's not at min delay, I still train fighting. I don't focus it, sure, but, you know, I have a lot. You'll notice that, like, a lot of my mages also have the fighting titles for having, like, really high fighting as well. Oftentimes upwards of 20. And they tend to be very tanky, very strong, capable of withstanding a hit or two, compared to, like, the classic squishy glass cannon mage, which is really not great. Like, other than for fantasy role-playing, it's really not worth it to go squishy. Always be as tanky as you can. Within your limits, of course. Like, I don't know. Is it even within my limits? Maybe. I mean, a deep elf wouldn't get much out of a plate armor, right? Because they have low strength, like, embarrassingly low strength, and then that they also are spellcasters by nature, so it's just like, yeah, not a great idea. But at the same time, if your deep elf could actually cast spells in the plate armor, and the plate armor actually gave decent like defense, go for plate armor. Plate armor's better. I'm rambling now, but that's mostly because this character is just pretty disgusting. Like, I'm a little bit disgusted by this, like just a touch. Oh my god. Don't want to step on that trap, because even though the spiders will drop down on me. Oh wow, Curse Ring of Teleportation does literally nothing to me. I don't even know I have this +1 evade. It's just stupid, but whatever, we'll do it. Out of respect. Ah, god. This actually could be a speedrun. Oh my god, that damage was actually pretty high. But you'd expect that from a Frost Giant. Fair enough. A lot of blinking these days. Crazy. What was that a wand of? It was Wand of Paralysis. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Orc. Oh my god, it's an ugly thing on D11. It's crazy. It's out of depth. Just kidding. So Orc is, again, no problem. A lot of people do like to do Orc before Dungeon, like D15. And that's actually the like mainstream idea. I just don't care. Like, I don't like doing Orc. And I find that it risks death for very little XP. You tend to be like pretty much the same in terms of strength, regardless of whether you do Orc first or like before or after Dungeon. So it's easier. Wait, how do I explain this? Okay. So you're going to end up with the same amount of EXP, but doing Orc first is slightly more dangerous than doing Dungeon first, because Orc has all these nasty paralyzers and such, and that can really lead to death. Obviously on this form it's a little different because I can't get paralyzed, because I have stasis on. But at the same time, you know, yeah, can't be hasted, slowed, berserked, confused? No, just teleported. Gross. Glowing plate armor, let's see what this is. Magic resistance, it's not bad, but we don't need it right now. I'd say that plate armor of fire resist is like pretty top tier, but it's not a big deal if we don't get it. Ruined large shield. Tempting. Very tempting, actually. Tempting enough for me to go for it? I'd say so. Damn, it's only +2 large. The reason why I think it's good is because if it's like fire resistance or something like that, it's actually really insane. Let's just go away over here, dig our way into the hole, like so. And now suddenly no one cares that we exist. And they're willing to fight us in a 1v1. They're very nice. Very accommodating for us. Ah, just punch, 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 punch. Alright. That is Orc 1 pretty much fully explored. I think there's one more upstairs that I haven't really explored. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. Oh. Was that a distortion weapon? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Let's Heroism Finesse here. Literally everything dies in one hit because it's Heroism Finesse. Feels good, man. Just kind of punch these guys to death. Like, with Heroism Finesse, you pretty much won't die to anything, like, honestly. In a 1v1 at least, you will almost never die. It's very hard to die. Let's check out what this is. That's pretty cool, but we don't really need it. Regen versus 2 Reflection. I don't really know. I don't know which one's better. I think Regen's better, probably. Reflection is, actually no, maybe Reflection's better because I have Shield. Recently I haven't really, like, cared too much about Reflection. About Regeneration. I don't exactly know when this changed, but I've just been, like, really enjoying Reflection more. But, yeah, Regen's pretty good. God. Maybe it's because I'm just missing Repel Missiles, and that's, like, my void. Like, I'm like, I wish I had Repel Missiles, and then Reflection's like, I'm kind of Repel Missiles, if it doesn't provide any defense. I'm like, ah, yes, that is me. But, yeah, maybe I'm just sore about losing Repel Missile. But the reality is, like, Regen and Repel are pretty much the same thing. Like, they're not really that much different. Fragile, Arpoise, Regen Plus. Jesus. That's disgustingly good. Okay, we'll take that. Thank you. Yep, put it on. Put this garbage, get the garbage out of my inventory. Alright, now let's put this crystal plate armor on. 31.8 is 29. What was the other one? I forgot. 31.8 is 39. This is 36, so yeah, this is better. this crystal plate. I'm adding my evade plus my armor. So in terms of stuff we want, we just want that Ring of Slaying. We spent all our money from Orc into things in Orc. That's kind of sad. Whatever though, we'll just have to deal with it. I don't know why I'm yawning. I just came back from work. +5 protection is also pretty good, by the way. I'm gonna just take a look at that. 264. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, that's about it for Orc. Let's go take a look at Spider. So for Spider we want See Invis, Our Corrode, and Our Poise. And I think in this case we're going to take the +1 ring of evasion off, put the corrosion resistance on, just because it's pretty good. Corrosion resist is just for entropy weavers, which are busted as shit. Like, they are legitimately quite busted. Thankfully, everything in here will give me Vamp, except, I believe, possibly the Demonic Crawlers. I didn't really check just then, because I didn't take damage from them. Maybe I did, but I just healed it really quick. Donald, nothing of value. Just gonna enchant this beautiful Large Tank. God, this Large Tank is like such a cool. Why do I have Stealth Drain? What? Whoops. Well, now we have 2 stealth, I guess. That's fine. When Aquawara trains, when we use Heroism, Aquawara gives us 5 more. So we have 7 stealth. That makes us almost have 1 pip of stealth, possibly, but probably not. Ooh, Artifact Plate Armor. Let's see what that is. It could potentially be better than this Crystal Plate. Whoops, that's not what we wanted. Hit +6, +15 plate armor. Holy moly, I've never seen a plate armor go that high before. That is insane. That is like a straight upgrade off this crystal plate. This crystal plate will never get better unless I dump an insane amount of stuff on it. Alright, let's just get rid of that crystal plate then. Holy crap. The game is just... Ooh. We do not have a lot of MR right now. I need to Vial of Flood this guy. I need to try to avoid, like... Oh god, Luis. You've... showed how to stress an ant out. Really got stressed out there that I was going to get abyssed right after I got my good stuff. Like, this character is absolutely disgusting. Like, I know what my 3rd rune is because I have Our Corrode. I know everything about this character already. Like, this character is so damn strong. Now, if only I didn't die to these guys. But thankfully, we got Vamp, so, like, dying in 2017, lol. Not gonna happen. Not in Spider, I think. Though, like I said, this is definitely my game to lose, which is pretty comforting because I don't really lose that many games where it's my game to lose. Oh wait, we have Boots of Stealth. Notice how with Boots of Stealth we still have 0 stealth. That's the joy of Plate Armor Warrior with 2 stealth. Like, I mean, I guess. Oh, this thing also gives us 6 int as well, so it like even cancels out the stupid Shield of Ignorance too. Like, so I can never get stat drained as well. This is insane. God, this character became like ultimate tier, like before it even like developed. Like, what is this character? Oh, that's one thing we don't have. Elect. Okay. Let's go down a different staircase for now, but we probably need a cloth resistance. We have 2, that's fine. Alright, we're in like really good shape then. Oh god. Hello. Stop jumping around, please. Oh yeah, corrode us. Straight through our corrosion resistance twice. God, that's fun. We are in a not great spot. Let's try to just dig our way into a kill hole. These enemies are really pathetic 1v1. Like, they're so bad that like even a lair character can easily kill them. So yeah, just having them kind of like funnel into one area just really makes them non-threats. And the fact that I can do that literally anywhere on Spider is just kind of insane. Shoals will be probably where I have a lot more trouble, but maybe not even with like how much stuff I have right now. This character is pretty good. Pretty good. I might even do... No, I won't do Vaults. I was going to say, I might do Vaults 5, but might actually not be worthwhile, because as strong as this character is, Vaults 5 is always, like, ready to kill. I mean, Slime is probably the Formless 3rd rune of choice, regardless, just because it's so easy compared to the other ones. You don't have to teleport at all. Heroism Finesse here, just to kill that lightning enemy, lightning enemy real quick. get some dex, why not? Doesn't really matter what stat I train. Other than int, because int's not really that useful to this character. That's pretty obvious, I think. I'm gonna quaff my resistance here. Ooh, has he got the arc blade? Oh, he actually does. That's cool. The arc blade is not a great weapon, but it's kind of interesting to look at. It's a nice lightsaber item. Alright, Wave of Frost. Let's just go and find out where that is. It's all over there. Gonna walk like this. This might look odd at first, but what I'm doing here is I'm gonna create a kill hold like so. That's gonna let me just take out all these enemies. Just gonna hold tab because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Come on now. Look, you're not gonna kill me, guys. Like, you're really not gonna kill me. There's not much you can do to kill me. You have to get a really good surround, and if you're already in a kill hole, you're already dead. Just gonna make a nice kill hole again. Ah, this is that good life. This is that easy life. Alright, let's put the... Oh, let's check out what this is. See invisible. Oh, we already have that apparently. Why do we have Ring of Wizardry on us either? It's useless. Let's get the Ring of Ice on, so we have just RC. Yes, we lose RF, but in this particular place it's pretty much impossible to get fire damage, I'm pretty sure. I think that there used to be a wizard that could use Bolt of Fire, but they changed that, so it's no longer can do that. So it's pretty fair. Like, ice is actually quite a good place, quite a good ring for ice caves, which is why I usually keep it on my person, even if I don't really use the resistance, and I hate using negative resistances. It's very like specific, but it's still good. So our vamp weapon doesn't do much here, but at the same time, it's pretty much the best weapon we have. Like, I'm pretty sure the other ones suck. I guess we have a protection, but protection isn't that good. Alright, just kind of smacking these guys down. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Like, Simulacra are scary. They do a lot of damage, but if we're killing them that quickly, like, they can't really do much to us. Plate armor. Is there any plate armor I would actually want? Probably not. Like, this is like the best it'll get. Pretty sure. We even have like a ring of protection from fire, so it's guaranteed that we'll be able to have RF for Zot, which is really the only consideration I'm making in regards to resistances. Like, I really don't think about RC or anything else but RF. It just doesn't feel like it's necessary. Alright. This is possibly the Ice Fiend one, isn't it? Yep, it's the Ice Fiend one. If we die here, that's the reason. Gonna Might and Agi as well. I do not want to fuck with that. Like, period. Oh, look at that. He didn't even get a hit off. Like, that was beautiful. That's like textbook dealing with things that are ridiculous. Like, just absolutely no remorse. Oh, what? Oh, we have a random... Okay, what? Okay, that was odd. Got protection from fire, that's really good. Pair of gloves. Plus 2 dex is amazing for this character compared to this. These books are garbage. Alright, drop them, put them away. Like, we're never going to cast spells in this, but that's fine, like, honestly. Let's put the corrosion resistance back on. The RF ring makes us pretty happy because we don't have to pay for it. We can afford that slaying ring. Or we don't have to feel bad about paying money to, and like not getting RF. So pretty much like our set. Like, this is pretty cool. This is like definitely the game just patting us in the back. Getting a freebie this game. See, the funny thing is, like, the more I talk up about this game, the more funny it is when I die. Like, I wish that I could tell you if I was gonna win right now. Like, I would love to say yes, but there's always that little, like, niggling feeling at the back of your head. It's like, you might die. The game could end right now, and you would have no idea. You have no control over that. Like, you're saying all these things right now, but it might not apply, like, 3 days down the line when you finish, and you die in, like, Zot 5 again. Like I have been. I have an embarrassing amount of deaths in Zot 5. Like, a lot. That's way too many. Oh, this actually might be kind of tough. I just realized the vault. My normal strategy for dealing with this vault here is to actually like teleport away from stuff. So Strategy's not going to work here, so I wonder what I'm going to do. Probably just haste might. Or something along those lines, most likely. We'll see though. I'm going to just heroism early because that ghost moth is going to mess with me. Fun little fact, what do you call it? Aquawire stuff actually costs mana, so probably should think about that. I don't know what happened to my auto exclude there, but I think it's bugged. Yep, I haven't. Oh, I don't know why that was auto excluded. It's fine though. Like having the enemies in there are actually kind of scary because you can get berserk Emperor Scorpions, and that's really not fun to deal with. And I can't shaft myself either, so it's kind of a lose-lose situation. And if they do go berserk, that I can't really stop them. Like running away won't be an option at all, so you know, a bit scary. Okay, let's just check out what this is. Come on now. Come on. Let's get over. Alright. So knowing that I'm probably gonna have to fight this, I'm gonna heroism finesse really early. Let's might as well. Try to finish off the higher threat enemies, like the Emperor Scorpions. There was no Moth of Wrath in here today. I don't know if there actually is always one, but I have had scenarios I think where I've had one, just as a random spawn. So that was really easy. Okay. Let's go to Shoals now. Jesus, this is like the fast video. Like an hour and 4, we're at 2 rooms. Though it's not that fast, I guess, speedrunning wise, but it's decently fast for the channel, I suppose. I wonder if I can get mesmerized. I actually don't know. I haven't done the science. I forgot. That is a lot of harpies, and the answer is yes, I can get memorized because I'm getting mesmerized right now. Ugh. Alright. Well, thankfully I have vampiricism, so I can just kind of stand here in the middle of all these guys and just vamp off them until they all die. If that was axes, like, if I had an axe vamp, this would be even more disgusting, so keep that in mind. It would be so disgusting. God gift. RN, strength plus 4, dex plus 3, that's useless. But is it better than a +1 cloak? 42, 14, 40, 14. Probably not. Like, there's nothing there that I need to consider that's actually good. Let's just randomly ID this, randomly enchant this like cloak as well, just to give us a little bit more AC. Just to make myself feel better about that trade-off. Like, okay, now it's +2 AC. Very simple. I don't need to think about it too much. Alright, shield's at 14. It's going to get to 15 eventually. Let's just get the shield of ignorance on us. We're now sitting at 30 shield. Like, 30 shield, 44 AC. Like, not really numbers you would expect from a beginning, from a guy who just did like 1 rune, but you know, that's what we got. I've won on very, very, much worse stats than that, so yay. Fan of Gales is with me, that's good. I think I need to train particularly. I might train evocations just a bit, just to even the character out a little bit. Getting kind of blown away here, literally. But that's all good. Okay, blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. The Shield of Ignorance used to be like a lot worse, I'm pretty sure, and they buffed it. Okay, this is getting kind of annoying. Don't know what this is all about. Don't know what I was taking damage from, but I did. Huzzah! That's alright. With the power of heroism and finesse, I was able to avoid all that stuff. This is kind of awkward. Let's fly here just to make sure we don't have any combat malice. Just kind of auto attack, auto fight, sorry. Playing a bit too much League. Too much League on the brain. Look at that. Easy peasy. My heroism ran out at some point. It's fine. It's kind of stupid that we can be mesmerized though. Makes no. We're like, how come we can be status effect by that when like stasis like does every single good buff on us doesn't work, but I don't know. It seems kind of silly. Protection from magic. That's probably better than corrosion resistance here. It'll stop some of this ridiculousness, which is good. How much money we got? 1398. We can eventually afford that +6 lane. That's definitely going to go on one of my hands. I don't know which one. Probably the +3 protection, honestly. But regardless, the +1 evade is nowhere near good enough for us to keep anymore. Just so garbage, does nothing effectively. Scroll summoning, that's fine. Don't really care that we've lost it as much. There's Polyphemus. Let us walk away from him. Probably not a great idea to corner ourselves right now, but that's fine. With Heroism Finesse, I really do not fear an enemy. As long as the guy's living and not tormenting, I'm completely fine. Like, it's very hard to kill me. Oh, Wand of Disintegration. I really need to turn that thing off auto pickup. I keep forgetting to. It's kind of sad. Oh, there's a book in our inventory. Let's get rid of that. Pop. Got marked. That's fine. There's nothing in here that, again, can challenge me directly, so it's all good. Can't wear a helmet. That sucks. Ow. Manticores, man. Look at how long that combat took. Damn. That's so sad. Alright, heading down to Shoals 4. Gonna Heroism Finesse early here just to take care of this initial gang, because I know for a fact that there's gonna be more pricks joining, like so. Like, you might be like, how did he know? It's literally just how Shoals works. It's always like that. It's really annoying, but for some reason they just all love coming up and just trying to fight you all at once. Okay, got mesmerized again. Let's go ahead and use a might potion just to finish these guys off real quick. Nothing of like danger in there. That was Jolgorn, I think, at some point, but he's dead now. Like, I really don't have to worry about this. It's just mashing tab. Distortion weapon. Yep. Merfolk Javelin, yeah, it's this one. Just gotta keep that in mind when I'm running around. Shit. Okay. Need to be a little bit scared now. Heroism Finesse here. It's this one, so I need to focus him down. No one else has a distortion weapon, I think. So it should be pretty easy from here. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that. Heroism Finesse. So strong. Oh no, he feared me. No! What? Okay. That's Satyr. 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 I don't know what the right pronunciation is. But hey, that's the Shoals rune. Hurrah! This character went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, I think it was like the last 10 minutes of the last video, and then this video with like the first 10 minutes. I got like 4 or 5 power bumps, and I just didn't stop. Like, this is like the definition of a one game. Like, it's so sad. Like I said, I don't want to like say it, but it's hard to say anything except how strong this character is. It's actually quite disgusting. Like, I feel morally dirty just by playing this character. Pressing the tab button has never felt so satisfying. Except on a Minotaur Berserk with an axe of Vamp. That is, ooh, that is true satisfaction. When you fight the entire Snake Vorvault by yourself, like, sorry, in one shot, that's like, ooh, that's so much fun. Warlock's Mirror. Now this is one of those artifacts that people think are actually good, but it's terrible. It's a buckler. It's really not good for full melee. It's actually quite garbage. You're better off just using a regular shield, honestly. Like, if you think about it as a buckler or a reflection, it's really not that good. And then you'll realize, wait, this thing is trash. Manual of Short Blades, get that out of here. Ooh, Box of Beasts. Is this the first one we got this game? Probably. We'll pick it up anyway. Glowing Gloves, probably not necessary, but we'll check it out, I guess. Don't know where I saw it, but I saw it. Come on, Harpy, don't tease me like that. No, it's just +1 pair of gloves. It's fine. God, this is. Just realized, looking at this character, like literally everything is branded, except for our cloak. This is kind of sad. Brand or artifact. Whew. We're gonna get. Oh, we have enough for the +6 ring of slaying too. Oh my god, this character went from ridiculous to double ridiculous now. This is getting a little bit scary. Like, this is. I feel like I've just been blessed by the gods. FoWr, what a lad. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here though, because I want to see how. Oh, never mind. Let's just punch through these guys first, real quick. This is kind of awkward. Yeah, mark me, whatever, I don't care. Like, honestly. Everyone can come to me. Just ignore them. It's fine. God. I'll clear the entrance out, so then I'll deal with it. I can already see the +6 lane kind of like taking place. This is a little bit disgusting. Look, this is a transmitter of FoWr, or he was. Like, didn't he have like 200, 300 health? Because he's FoWr. Like, Jesus. RN and +8. That's another garbage. Why am I getting so many garbage, like, scarves? It's so weird. I'll just clear this area out real quick. Just do a little cursory look around. And then we'll end the video here, because I want to have it nice and segmented. By the next video, I might actually finish the game. Isn't that insane? Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.